them for everybody. People ask questions for today's Q. Why would you get claws? Exactly. I was like, I just wanted to try some long nails. I felt like they were fun, and I always like it when people have them. I'm not saying it's forever, but you know, as a way to celebrate. There's not a lot of ways I feel like that you can celebrate in, I don't know, in like the same way that you did when you were like in 8th grade. And to me, one of the ways is like you would get a blowout if that's your thing. Maybe you get your nails done if that's your thing. I don't know. There just aren't a lot of ways. Oh, she's getting big. Teenager. Sorry, I just saw a picture of a friend's child on social. Okay, we got some questions, everybody.
We've got launch day questions. When is your line for QVC launching?
May 1st.
May 1st.
May 1st.
May 1st. What is your favorite chapter of Girl Stop Apologizing if you had to choose just one?
So my favorite chapter in the new book, and it is very hard to choose, but my gut says to go with the chapter on leadership, which is lead her ship. Oh. And it's actually about the idea of inclusion and making that what leadership I think looks like in 2019 is making a space at your table for everybody. It's kind of a continuation of my favorite chapter from Girl Wash Your Face, which is the lie in Girl Wash Your Face is there's only one right way to be. And so this is kind of the evolution of that.
That's good.
I also really like the chapter on confidence. I also really like the chapter on asking for help. I'm pretty excited. Yeah.
Let's see.
Why is it so dark?
Well, because it's almost out of battery.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
You know what? What is your advice for couples both working crazy hours that change constantly? They live and work out of a hospital.
I don't think they live at the hospital, but they do work at the hospital.
I bet it feels like they work and live at the hospital. For us, it's been like really, really crazy planning ahead of a week with the hours that you're planning to work as a part of what anchors you to being really intentional and deliberate for how you can spend time together, even if it's just in like the little tiny time in between when one person comes on a shift, one person comes off a shift. It's really required us thinking deliberately about who's gonna help us get a date night and who's gonna show up to help us hopefully eat well, show up to the gym well. But it's all about deliberate planning. We do it on Sunday nights. We've talked about it quite a bit. I would encourage you to do that. What is your favorite excuse to write about, or favorite behavior to write about, or favorite skill to write about?
So let me open her up. So each part of the book's divided into 3 sections. Excuses to let go of, behaviors to adopt, and skills to acquire. So my favorite excuse is, oh my gosh, it's so hard. Probably good girls don't hustle. Like the idea that like good girls aren't supposed to try and build something. They're not supposed to work this hard. The other one that I really like and I hope will be powerful for you guys is the one I read from yesterday, which is the excuse is I can't pursue my dream and still be a good wife, still be a good mom, still be a good Christian, still be a good sister, so whatever. When you start to make the pursuit of your dream more about somebody else's happiness than about what it will do for you. The best behavior to adopt, I'm gonna go with asking for help because I think so many women don't ask for help. And then, yeah, I already said leadership, I think, is a good one.
How can I get better at public speaking so that my nerves don't take over, so that I can clearly communicate a strong, powerful, loud, and proud voice like I've heard you do so many times?
You have to go.
Practice.
You got to go start speaking. You got to stand in front of groups of 2, groups of 5, groups of 10. Find places where you can go practice. You're going to have to be bad at speaking until you get good at speaking. There's only one way to become a great communicator, and that's to force yourself to communicate and to pay attention to the audience. And did that click with them? And are they understanding what I said? And you've got to go practice.
That's real.
That's the one.
That is real. What would you tell your younger self? Don't worry about what anyone else thinks of what you're doing.
You're just, because you've heard me answer so many times, you're just answering for me.
Oh, I feel the same way for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone else's opinion is none of your business. Let's see. I wanted to read, oh wait, that's from Ask for Help. I wanted to read from, this is from the chapter on leadership. Real quick. Here we go. Oh, Dave's leaving us.
I'm gonna get the plug.
I was a leader even then. And likely, so were most of you. As little girls, many of us were the ones who organized exactly how the Barbie accessories would be distributed fairly. We were the ones who instigated playdates or ran for drama club president. It wasn't a conscious thought, but the ability to gather groups and unite them around a theme or an idea was just part of us. If you're lucky, your parents encouraged you in these natural leadership skills. If you're not as lucky, they may have unintentionally tried to snuff it out. Don't be bossy, they'd say. You're not in charge of everyone, they'd remind you. Never mind that when one of the boys displayed these same exact characteristics, it was seen as admirable. Look at that natural-born leader, they'd comment wistfully. Leadership isn't a trait that was encouraged in girls when I was growing up, and maybe that's why so many of us struggle with the mantle now. We don't tend to think of ourselves as leaders because that's most often reserved for business settings. I'm here to tell you, I don't care who you are or what you do during the day. Working or momming or school or whatever, it's all the same to me in this area. I need you to embrace the idea that you are a leader. In fact, we all need you to do that. I've spent the last half-decade of my life building up a community of women, both online and in person, who believe in a similar philosophy as I do. We welcome and support one another regardless of what we have in common and despite our differences. We give one another space to belong and the encouragement to pursue our dreams, and I am so blessed that so many of you share my vision. I am doubled over by how many women follow me online or come to my conference or buy my books, but here is the truth from the very bottom of my heart. I'm not looking for one more fan. I don't need one more woman to like my Instagram feed or think my shoes are cute. I'm not trying to develop a community of fans. I'm trying to develop a community of leaders.
Hello.
Are you an influencer? Are you in media? Do you run a conference, a business, a podcast? Are you a mom in the PTA? Are you a teller at the local bank? Are you a volunteer for Sunday school at church? Are you a high school student? Are you a grandma of 7? Great. I need you. We need you. We need you to live into your purpose. We need you to create and inspire and build and dream. We need you to blaze a trail and then turn around and light the way with your magic so other women can follow behind you. We need you to believe in the idea that every kind of woman deserves a chance to be who she was meant to be. And she may never realize it if you, yes you, don't speak that truth into her life.
So good. Dang it, so
Boom.
Good. What are you even doing if you don't have this book? Come on.
You can get the actual physical book, obviously anywhere books are sold, but if you like me reading it, if you want someone like coaching you, and dude, because the last book's audiobook was so popular, I wrote this so that it would be good on audio. So if you need some like fire, if you need me every morning to be like, girl, get the audiobooks. It's available. Girl, Stop Apologizing. They also wanted us to say that Success is officially out in the world.
Hello, Success.
This beautiful shot, but it's available
now. Such a great article.
Yeah. So I would ask just a few things from y'all, because you are so sweet. If you would consider it. If you have bought the book, would you consider reviewing it?
Oh,
it is so important for ranking on websites. So depending on how well, like if you review it or not, or how many people review, they will push the book higher in the ranking. So it's super important. If you hate it, you go ahead and keep that to yourself.
Keep it to yourself.
Can I also show you what else we got? So,
what else did we get?
These necklaces. Am I allowed to show it, Dee? Yeah. Okay, so these necklaces we made for our influencer boxes that are going out. So all of my friends, all the influencers, whatever, and I don't know if you can see it. Whoop, I'm gonna fall over. So it says, "Not sorry." I know it's backwards, guys, but pretend that you can see it right. Not sorry. So those are going out to our influencers, and we'll probably be at the Rise pop-up shop too, because I feel like everyone needs the layered gold necklaces. Because originally the book was called Sorry, Not Sorry. Because remember, we're gonna stop apologizing,
So
girls.
cute.
So, Last 3 minutes.
Last 3 minutes of the From the Hollis Company headquarters live stream.
What else? What else do we need
The
to
Start
say?
Today morning show. Are we going to change the time that the Start Today morning show happens and start doing it from the office?
We are.
I think we are.
Because you know why? It was really nice to just have a morning not rushing to get done at a certain time. It was really nice to be in makeup. I mean, look at this lighting in this place. It's
like when Seinfeld moved to Thursday.
Did that happen?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It just feels like anchoring us to Seinfeld.
Yeah, okay.
Felt right.
Feels right.
I don't know.
So hey, follow along on Instagram stories today. We have a bunch of meetings here at the new office, and then I'm gonna try and get out into the community here in Austin and go sign books wherever they might be located. Then we are having a party tonight, which is fun.
Yep.
And that's what we got going on.
There it is.
So until tomorrow, guys, here are my nails one more time.
Thank goodness.
They're good, right? We love them, right?
Thank
I mean, I feel
goodness.
like I'm gonna go on. We didn't even say. Next week's a really crazy week. Did we tell you? I'm in New York doing press next week.
Rachel Hollis will be on Good
Morning America, you guys.
What up?
Good Morning America on Tuesday
I think so.
or Monday?
I think
We'll
it's
let
on
you
Monday.
know.
I think it's on Monday.
But get your hearts right. What's gonna happen? Will I pee my pants? I don't know.
Maybe.
We're gonna find out on air. But you know what will be there? My nails.
Oh,
They'll
thank
be there.
goodness.
All right, guys, we love you. Have an awesome day, and we will talk
Thanks
to
for
you
supporting this
later.
book, though.
Yes,
Launch
thank you so much.
day.
We love you guys. Oh, wait, one more thing.
Oh.
If I know I already asked you for a favor, but if you do have the book, if you're listening to it today, if you would consider posting it on your social. That is how the last book was so successful.
Oh, yeah.
Is you guys are just such incredible supporters of it. So if you're digging it, will you share it on your social? Even if you have 10 followers, man, we'd love for them to know. And they don't have to buy the book. They can get it from their library. We're not, we don't need to sell them, but we do need women to hear this message. So please help us get it out in the world. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Have a great day.